Hello drivers, welcome to this new video where we will take a look at a new community project within the driver community. It's called Driver Unity Remake by 4Kant, and I've saw a bit of footage on YouTube already and it seems very interesting. And today it will be the very first time I try it myself and I will share you my feedback at the same time. So obviously I muted the music because I will make some edits and cuts, and also I want to avoid any copyright infringement, especially with the main menu music. It's the Driver Unity Remake second version, but as you will see, let's try take a right. We have the cities from the two first games, so it's not limited, I believe, to the first driver, but let's just try with Miami, of course, the main city from the first game, Sunny. So that's something I saw on YouTube, is that you have a car selection that is much larger than in the PS1 or PC version, but let's do the simple just to try. So I've looked at the control, so I hope to remember, but for now you must be playing that on the keyboard. I think it's not possible to play that with a controller, which will be nice in the future, but as I said, it's still in development. It's the second version apparently, so I missed the first one. I don't know if the first one was also public, but yeah. And you can look around with this. Yes, perfect. So of course you can see that we are in Miami, but the traffic cars, perfect, with the secret car from Havana, which is Jack Cuvella cars, by the way. At the time, at least. You have the cities from the driver, you have the cars from the two first driver, but apparently you can also exit your car, so I will see if it's possible. Yes. So of course it's still okay, so it's still a work in progress. So yeah, don't do that in real life. Don't cross without looking both sides, please. But I believe that this bus is also not in Rio, so it's not really used to the Miami streets, I guess. But yeah, I am on foot, which is interesting, because of course it's not possible in the first driver. Maybe you saw that when I leave, but for now we are in first person view, but also we are like a, let's see that, but how to get back in a car, but well, we saw we were like a white bubble. But now, how do I enter a new car? So I knew how to exit, but now how to enter? So that will be our first edit, I believe. So I just want to try the desert level, which is like the training part of Driver 1. Apparently now there are traffic cars, so also interesting. Yeah, it follows the track, so 4Kant made a great job there. And I'm using a car from Vegas or Chicago. So it's very interesting to have this kind of mashup of Driver 1 and Driver 2. And yeah, works well. But of course, maybe you should try to avoid limo in the desert. And I don't know what cars are doing over there. But of course, yeah, it's the beginning of the project. If 4Kant want to keep working on that. I've also looked about maybe driving games, but at the moment you only have take a ride and multiplayer. So that's what I'm doing. I'm testing, looking for. I also hope that the physics can be changed, because well, it's true that what we like in the driver games, especially the first two, is this feeling. The thrill of the chase, Hollywood car chase, and well, it's okay-ish for this, but yeah, as you can see, the collision, well, that's okay, but of course I'm using a van, armored van against a small car, so maybe it's not the best to show that. But I would like to see how it goes also with cops, because at the moment you don't have any AI specifically. for that. So I think it has a lot of potential. But we will see if it can be something more than just a level viewer, and of course also the ability to exit your car, which is also interesting because of course it was not possible in the cities of the first one. But yeah, sadly I still cannot enter, I guess. Yeah, no, because I'm spamming, but I don't know what's happening there, but yeah. I think that what we want to see, maybe you already noticed that, well, let's do that in Chicago, for example. But in the car selection, you have more than cars, because you have this helicopter, and I saw footage on YouTube, so I know that it should work. But yeah, so you have the helicopter, so the commands are a bit different, but so it's interesting because of course you can have the helicopter in Redriver 2 thanks to Mr. Sam Cheatable, but you can also have an helicopter which is not the same as in Rio. Don't know if that's a new model or textures maybe. But yeah, unlike Redriver 2, you can really go anywhere. But of course, the game is not made for that. But you have the ability to use the helicopter, so it's very interesting if you know how to handle it. Because I don't know why it's not going up like I wanted. But yeah, let's try that in another city. And there you are with the helicopter in Driver 1. So that's why I wanted to check the Unity remake. Ah, there is still invisible walls apparently. You can go this way. No. But you can go anywhere else because there is no, I believe, invisible walls. Of course, well, you have glitch, but it's interesting, and also I believe that he used Open Driver to rip out the cities, if that's the correct terms. But I guess that in Unity you could add roofs, even if it's a huge task, but it should be possible. And if I leave there, no, I can leave my helicopter. Right. Let's try that in no, not New York. In Las Vegas. But yeah, it's also, of course, very early in development. But you can see how different it can be from Redriver 2 or Open Driver, which are more closer to the original material. And in this case, it's more about having fun with the props of Driver. So yeah, now I'm really in a in a weird world. So yeah, let's go back to a regular car, maybe in New York. There is also a two-player mode. There is also traffic cars in New York. There is also two-player modes, but will not try that. So yeah, and apparently the cars are sometimes or always behaving in some way. But yeah. So that's Driver Unity project. I also wanted to try gameplay footage where I react live. So please tell me in the comment what you think about that. Of course, anything can be improved. I'm going in a tunnel, so it's going to be long before I can go back on the street. But yeah, tell me in the comments. You can try, I will put that in the description. Of course, you can try the Unity project by yourself. It's only 400 megabytes. And yeah, thanks to my Red Readers that are supporting the channel, driverdimension.com, Fresh Contact, Never Seen, Stekon on YouTube, Paul Lanois, David Autosport, Mut, Denis Frontier, and Wolfbite. Do not hesitate to join the club as well to support the channel. There are different perks starting from $1 original equivalent. But in any case, see you soon, drivers.